Hey, did you hear about the LG G4 leak? Yes, I did. Hi folks, on HotAndroid.com where we get on Android every day. Anyway, I've been trying to get the tickets to the LG event for the new LG G4 in New York. Well, I haven't gotten it. If I do get it, I'll be able to give you first hands-on experience of the LG G4. But the good news is that the LG G4 has been leaked over the weekend, and as a person who has owned a ton of Android phones and have used the last year's LG G3 as daily driver, I can pretty much tell you what to expect without even seeing the phone. Alright, based on the leaks, the LG G4 will have an F1.8. If you did watch my video on the HTC One M9 manual mode, you probably know how important f-stop is. Basically how big your hole is. With an f-stop of 1.8, the LG G4 on paper will take better photos in low light, also a faster lens than the Galaxy S6 or the S6 Edge. Now it is a 13 megapixel camera, but these days pixels don't matter that much. The more important thing to remember is the f-stop, also having OIS, which will give you stabilization. Those are really the two things you should look at more than megapixels. I know the HTC One M8 and M7 was horrible because it was like 4 megapixels, but going above 10 megapixels, the more important thing to look at is obviously f-stop and OIS. Now LG G3 was one of the best cameras last year. It had one of the first 4K OIS. It had the fastest focusing times. Now with the LG G4, they will keep all of that and make it better. And also LG will feature a manual mode where you can adjust the ISO and shutter speed just like the HTC One M9. Now this is one advantage they will have over the Galaxy S6 or S6 Edge. Basically think of it this way, take the new OIS from Samsung, take the manual mode from the HTC One M9, you have the best of both worlds. Have a great autofocus camera along with DSLR-like capabilities. And my guess is that LG G4 will definitely have a better camera than the S6 and S6 Edge. But if you shoot a lot of photos and videos, the G4 might be the way to go. Now also note that LG did not take out the microSD card and the removable battery, which is great if you go on photo shoots, video shoots, and you don't want to be charging your phone when you run out of battery. For example, recording 4K videos for a long time can drain your battery really fast. Now with a removable battery, the LG G4 will be definitely the go-to phone if you're going to use it to record a lot of 4K videos. Now these smartphone cameras are now good enough to replace your camcorder. They don't have the Boss technology like my Sony 4K camera, but these have enough stabilization. They'll outperform many of the point-and-shoot cameras. Alright, as far as the design of the LG G4, it's pretty much gonna look like an LG G3, but now you have more options with a leather back, also pattern back. But I love the design and feel of the LG G3, and if you use previous G2 or G3, you're probably going to love the feel and look of the LG G4. Anyway, I just want to give you a short wrap-up of what to expect with the LG G4. But if you want to take a look at all of the leaked photos from the LG G4, check out the link to our new site at HotAndroid.com. And do let me know what you think of LG G4. And if you're still undecided because the Galaxy S6 or S6 doesn't have a microSD card and removable battery, or perhaps you're not satisfied with the camera features on the HTC One M9, you may want to just hold out for the LG G4, as I think it could be a contender for the best smartphone of the year. And if you work for the LG PR team, don't forget to send me an invite to New York so I can attend that damn show and give all my audience the first hands-on look of the LG G4 and get us all super high on Android. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. Just an update. I've been just working really hard, as you can see. Later today, I've got the HTC One M9 Spigen case for those of you with HTC One M9. And just a quick recap of the HTC One M9. It's actually not a bad phone at all. When I first unboxed it, I went from the point of view of a user who's been using the Galaxy S6 or S6 for a week. But if you're an HTC fan, you just don't like Samsung, in that point of view, this is a pretty good upgrade. As I pointed out, there are camera bugs which should be fixed shortly, and also you can use a manual mode, which is one of the highlights and features of the HTC One M9. I've been using this phone for every day for the last 7 days, and after using it, the battery life is actually pretty good. My tests show that this is worse than the S6, but in real life usage, it doesn't really matter that much. The differences are very minor. The phone never lags, unlike the LG G Flex 2. HTC has done a great job of fixing the throttling problem. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into it. I'll have a full review of this. It'll be a little bit more positive than my unboxing. And as always, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe for me if you want more content like this. Do let me know if you want more videos like this of me talking about leaks or what upcoming phones, or if you don't like it, you want me to wait for the actual phone to have a review, do let me know your thoughts. I really depend on your input to push out the content on this channel. So think of it this way, you're like a shareholder at HiHonAndroid.com. You get to control what goes on my show. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this video. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, or Google+. And as always, I'll stay on dogs.